India's embassy in Jakarta has issued a clarification. This is regarding a comment made by Defence Attaché Captain Shiv Kumar during a seminar in Indonesia in his statement on loss of jets during Operation Sindoor. Earlier this month, Captain Kumar had reportedly said that India did lose some jets during its strikes on Pakistan due to constraints by political leadership. He added that after the losses, Indian forces changed tactics and destroyed Pakistan's air defense. The Indian embassy has now said that his remarks were quoted out of context in media reports and that he was actually conveying that Indian forces serve under political leadership. The clarification comes after the opposition cited the defense attaché's admission of loss of jets, similar to the Chief of Defence Staff's statement last month. The Congress said this raises several questions and demanded that Prime Minister Modi must convene an all-party meet to answer them.
Of enemy air defense and destruction of enemy air defense is very, very important. As brought out by Bapa Tommy Domtomo, that India lost a lot of aircrafts. I may not agree with him that India lost so many aircrafts, but I do agree that we did lose some aircraft, and that happened only because of the constraint given by the political leadership to not attack the military establishment or their air defenses. But after the loss, we changed our tactics and we went for the military installations. So we first achieved separation of enemy air defense and destruction of enemy air defense, and then that's why all our attacks then could easily go through using BrahMos surface-to-surface missiles.
So once again, there are talks about these losses, and especially after the defense attaché in Indonesia, Captain Shiv Kumar had made certain comments. Politicization of the topic has started. What do you have to say about this?
Well, as far as there are 2-3 issues as far as this particular matter is concerned. First, I will like to admit that my knowledge about losses is as good as your knowledge. I am not privy to the to this particular fact that how many aircrafts have been lost or has there been any loss like this. What I am privy to is that all our pilots returned safely. And it is for people to refer from this that, how will you return safely if some damages have taken place. So that is that. The second thing is about the CDS's statement. I think he has made it very clear that there were some losses. Beyond that, I think we should not predict anything unless something comes out of the government officially, which has not come out as yet. As far as the compulsions of political nature are concerned, I again tell you that it is based on the fact that the statement which came out from the Prime Minister was that he has given free hand to the 3 services, which implies that the services were at liberty to do what they had to do. And possibly in the given situation, they have done their best. Let me also tell you that when you go to war, right, war is not a one-way process. In the war, there is an enemy, and it's a real battle which is going on. If I attack a particular feature, even if I am victorious, I would also suffer some kind of damages and losses. That's very natural in war. Let's not politicize this particular issue. It is being unnecessarily dragged.
While the CDS and the DG Air Operations have already talked about the losses during the Operation Sindoor, the defense attaché in Indonesia's statement has caught attention once again. The Indian embassy in Indonesia has brought a statement calling this being blown out of context and misrepresented. The defense experts in the country call Operation Sindoor one of the most successful operations and also remind of the fact that before the operation, there was full freedom given to the armed forces from the Prime Minister. This is Shivani Sharma with camera person Satya for India Today from New Delhi.
Now, here is what the CDS and Director General of Air Operations of the Indian Air Force had said on the losses of Indian fighter jets during Operation Sindoor.
What I can say is on 7th and the initial stages, there were losses, but the numbers, and that's not important. What was important is why did these losses occur and what did we do after that. So we rectified tactics and then went back on 7th, 8th and 10th in large numbers to hit air bases deep inside Pakistan. Penetrated all their air defenses with impunity, carried out precision strikes.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.